Welcome back to Orks Discuss. Today we join Zork Gorkson and Smart Boy Septimus as they discuss the works of Thomas Hobbes.
Oi, Septimus! Smart Boy Septimus!
Zork Gorkson? Didn't you make it into the Space Squigghounds? What are you doing in the library?
Well, we got a scrap with some Yumi rebels on the Age Imperial space. We's gonna go crump 'em so we can protect 'em. So I was waiting for the kill cruisers to get refueled afore we make the big jump.
Alright, so why are you in the library?
Because I's bored. And usually when I's waiting for stuff to do, Thinky Pants tells me stupid things that Yumis think. So I figured this was the place to go.
So, why didn't you go talk to Professor Smartboy Thinky Pants?
Because he's in the Weird Boy Tower of the Thousand Spores, trying not to explode from eating a weird squig.
What?
Yep, caught the little guy in deep earth and shoved him in the no weird stuff box. Then went into Thinky Pants' hut when he was sleeping and crammed him down his throat. You should have seen the look on his face. He'll be a proper Thousand Spore weird boy for sure. Yeah, that or he's gonna explode or grow too many heads.
But who's going to run the big brain school for small brain Yumis?
Oh, the Yumis get summer vacation, I guess. Whatever vacation is. So, what you reading?
Well, as you know, I am writing a book to teach Yumis how to survive and thrive in Deperium.
Boring! Get to the point!
I'm reading Hobbes, Thomas Hobbes.
And what does Thomas Hobbes say?
Well, Hobbes lived in a time of Yumi civil war.
What's a civil war?
Well, that's when your own boys fight against you. Like when a knob gets uppity. Like the Orks heresy.
Oh, so someone was being a uppity git and trying to snick the boss.
Yes, so Hobbes saw all the terrible things that happened when Humies enter into a civil war, and the civil war started because the Humi boss was being gittish. But the gittery of one boss wasn't nearly as horrible as all-out war.
I don't know. Sounds like a good time for me.
Well, yes, it would be a great time for Orks. You had a wonderful time during the heresy, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it was great fun. Lots of fighting. The best scraps I've seen in years. Still wish the Emperor would come back though.
Well, the thing is, war is not good for Humies.
Why not?
Well, Hobbes says this: whatsoever therefore is consequent to a time of war where every man is enemy to every man, the same consequent to the time wherein men live without other security than what their own strength and their own invention shall furnish them withal. In such condition, there is no place for industry, no knowledge of the face of the earth, no account of time, no arts, no letters, no society, and which is worst of all, continual fear and danger of violent death, and the life of man solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short.
So Yumis can't fight and make stuff at the same time?
No, we weren't made that way. Everything kind of falls apart when we fight amongst ourselves. And civil wars are different from other wars. Other wars, you're fighting an enemy from the outside, either invading or defending. In a civil war, all the boys are fighting all their own fighting mates.
Yeah, that happens when a boss gets snicked. And I think you're right. When the boss dies and the boys start scrapping over who the new boss is, yeah, the war do seem to be smaller and the fighting ain't as big. Yeah, we just ain't as strong.
So in the case of Deperium, we need our wars to be external, not internal. We fight boys outside of Deperium so that Humies can work and build things and strengthen Deperium. This arrangement will also make sure there's still good fighting for the orcs.
That's an idea. So what does Hobbes say we needs to do to make sure there ain't none of these, civilly war-y things?
Well, Hobbes says, in his experience, he said that even a tyrannical government is preferable to civil war. He says that an oppressive government, scarce sensible in respect of the miseries and horrible calamities that accompany a civil war. Basically, he says that it's better to listen to an unfair boss than it is to fight a civil war. But he also says that if bosses aren't fair, it makes civil war more likely.
What's fair?
Well, it's like if a boss got bored and he crumped a bunch of his own boys, both gits and proper boys alike. That would make Humies upset. Gits should be crumped and proper boys shouldn't. That's fair.
I think that makes sense. So if a boss ain't a git, then the Humies won't be gits neither?
Yes, the boss can't kill both gits and loyal boys, and he also can't be lazy and not crump anyone. Gits have to be crumped, and the loyal boys get to have peace. Unless they're in the army, unless they're fighting boys.
So that's all the stuff Hobbes says?
No, he says lots of stuff, but I'm pretty sure if I keep going, you're going to get bored and possibly crump me.
Yeah, you really are a smart Yumi. Yep, I was about to smash your face right into that, Leviathan book thingy. Alright, I'm gonna go see if Finky Pants still got his insides on the inside, instead of spattered all over the walls.
Goodbye, Zork. Huh. I really don't want Finky Pants to explode. The school would have to be shut down. But do I really want weird boy Finky Pants spontaneously turning his students into squigs? I graduated. I guess it's not really my problem anymore. This has been Smart Boy Septimus and Zork Gorkson discussing the works of Thomas Hobbes. At least as long as Zork Gorkson's attention span could hold out. As always, do try to learn the best, most important stuff from these Humie smart boys and do what you can to strengthen the Purium. Thank you and good night. War de Emperor. War de Purium.